Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And at the moment, we have a little war on our server. It's including most of the server, to be honest, on both sides. And so I thought this week I'm going to do some wartime videos. And today I want to start, especially for newer players, with the fact how you still can mine while you are at war. Because the game changes, obviously. If you're at war, you will not mine as usual, just keeping your miners out until they're OPC and the rest of the time they are safe. No, your ships are going to be shot UPC, that means under the protected cargo, if you are at war. The famous KOS that's declared all the time. And you still can do your dailies, so don't worry. And I know it's especially annoying for smaller players if your alliance is at war, but you still can do the best of it, and you still can do your dailies. And that's why today I want to talk a little bit about the mining part. As I said, you will not leave your ships out as usual, but there's a way you can do it. There's a lot of mining spots out there. For lower level players, it's much easier than for players on my level, because on my level there's not so many spots that work the way I will show you today. And the way to do it is find a system that with the material that you need, and just switch to the Klingon area here. For example, we have Enthra. Here's the 3-star stuff. It also applies to 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, what I'm talking about. But I'm starting with the 3-star. We have Morska here, for example, with the 3-star. And I chose the 3-star because I can look into the systems without a Voyager. That makes it a bit easier. And the way to do it, first of all, is to pick a system where you find those housing planets. Those are the ones with those the sign of a base next to the planet here. And if you click it, you just relocate your base there. And then have your miners prepared, and as many miners as you got and as many miners as you can send out. I just take 3 of them at the moment to do that. Just send them out to the mines. That's why I also suggest you choose a mining planet that's very close to the mines, and have them mine until either you get attacked, which might happen at some point, because even if not all alliances are part of that war, there are always some snitches out there. I think snitch is the right English word, isn't it? Let me know if I was correct there. The non-native speaker guy here. And have your ships out, but make sure that definitely you do not go OPC, because in wartime you don't want to reward the other side when they shoot you. And just stay a little while. Now I send out some Selkies, so obviously they're immediately full on a mine like that. But and one mine is not working properly. Oh yeah, now that is. And then you can get everything you need for your dailies. And the most important part is, if you can afford it, because you have more relocation tokens, in time you will get more and more of these, and it will not be as hard. You can get those via your Alliance store, by the way, as well. If we scroll over here, there you see you can get relocation tokens here for 50 of those Alliance credits, and you will get more and more of these over time as well. And so in time you will have more and more relocation tokens. You need them on a little bit higher levels as well. When you go to incursions, you will relocate a lot. And so during wartime, just do the same. Stay a little bit in the system and mine, and in the best case, you can do your daily for one material in that system, and then recall your ships. And then switch to the next one. So in this case, if you also do the dailies for the Romulans, have a look at the systems here. You know that you can switch the view on the map here. So here we have one where you might want to go to. That's Argandu. But there's no housing planet, so we have to take a look at something else. Then we have a look at Rator. It's a long time since I did that. Here we have housing planets again. Then relocate your base here. It's a little bit of lag at the moment, and the crashing is still there. Yeah, so we will see after the crash if my base was relocated or if we have to do that again. For newer players, for newer viewers in this case, not the newer players, I do not cut out the crashes. Yeah, some people always say, I'll cut out the crashes. I want to give you the real game experience here, so I leave the crashes in because that's what happens when I play. And yeah, you've just seen the connection sign there. It's not my connection here. So let's see where my station ended, if the move worked or not. Yes, we are in Rator. Oh, there's some enemies right next to me, so they would probably report immediately if they are online to their other alliance members, but they cannot attack me at least. Oh, it's those, isn't it? It's not part of the big war. It's just one of those abandoned alliances. That's something else that regularly happens, that people join an open alliance when they start playing on a server, not realizing that this alliance has no active leadership anymore. And a long time ago, like on our server, they are probably on cost by everyone for 3 years now. And they joined an alliance that the whole server is at war with. So take a look what alliance you join. It's usually best not to join open alliances because they often are quite abandoned. It's always better to talk to an alliance that you only can join by invitation because usually they are not the terrible ones. So back to mining. So I sent the ships out again. Now they are full because this is in speed time. But you just do what you need to do unless you're attacked. Then recall them again. And then go to the next system. If you need gas as well, go to the Federation or to some other place wherever you can mine the material on the level that you need. And then you can at least do your dailies. You can collect materials that you need for exchange and everything. There's just one thing. Don't always go to the same systems. So if they see that every day you go to the same system for crystal, for example, they will remember and they will probably be expecting you. So switch it up a bit. And especially if you were attacked already in a system, choose another one the next time. And some alliances at war will be scouting, but they don't do that 24/7. So in the end, you will still be able to do your dailies. You will still be able to get your materials, and it's a bit more complicated than usual. But don't let a little war ruin your fun with the game. So just continue, and we will talk about a few more things this week regarding survival during a war. And I hope this first little bit helped especially newer players a little bit. And if you have some mining tips as well for wartime, just put it in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.